Hello everyone, Luke Buchanan, the lubrication engineer from SIMATEC with you today. Joining me for this video is my friend and our mascot, Mr. Tom Maintain. In both of our hands, we're holding our SIMALUBE units. SIMALUBE is automated lubrication, maintenance that you don't have to worry about. Why use SIMALUBE? Basic question, really easy to answer, but in order to do so, let's walk back a little bit. Let's talk about some of the fundamentals of lubrication. As an engineer, anytime that I come across a new workpiece, system, any point that needs lubricating, as long as I answer to the 5 rights of lubrication, we're going to be in great shape. What are those 5 rights? Well, the first one is, do I have the right lubricant? The second, am I using the right quantity? The third, am I lubricating at the right time? The fourth one, have I found the right point to lubricate? And the fifth one, am I using the right method? Now this one is a large concern to me and we'll go through why, but let's backtrack a little bit and go through each one at a time. Am I using the right lubricant? This refers both to the quality of lubricant, am I using a synthetic or a mineral, or the additives that are within our oil or grease, anti-wear, rust and oxidation. There are so many lubricants on the market, it's very hard sometimes to zero in on what's exactly correct. But we can help you make that decision and choice, and anything that you need to go into our SIMALUBE unit, we'll have covered. The chances of us already having a lubricant ready to use in production with our trusted brands and partners is very high, but should you need a special oil or grease, we can do it. Should you need to fill an empty unit in the field, it's very simple. In terms of quantity, am I using the right quantity? We all know the dangers of over-greasing and under-greasing. Utilizing our dispense and canister size, we will find the perfect amount to microdose into a system, therefore introducing a fresh lubricant into the system, constant replenishment, no more overpacking, no more starvation. In regards to time, whatever the proper lubrication frequency is, we can accommodate it. We will diffuse into the system the right amount of grease or oil for the time that is called for by the equipment manufacturer. We can even pivot and move around what your manufacturing plant may need in terms of higher temperatures, more severe operating systems, etc. In terms of the point, well, that's a hard thing to answer sometimes because if you don't know that it's on the system, how can we lubricate it? And sometimes these points are incredibly easy to miss when you have 5, 6, 7, 8 going on lubrication points on any system. SIMATEC goes anywhere. With over 100 different types of adapters and different tools, we can put our unit where it needs to go to get lubricant to the end point. Asking someone to climb all over the place with a ladder can be a tall task. Put SIMALUBE somewhere and forget about it. The last one is the method. Yes, it's important to know exactly how much grease you're shooting with a manual grease gun, but more important is to know that it's actually being done. Do I filter? How do I get this oil into the system? Lots of ways to get from here to there, but if you don't have the right way of introducing oil or grease as a whole, you don't have to worry about the right lubricant, or the right point, or the right time, or the right quantity, because it's going to fail immediately. Forget about the cost of the bearing. Forget about the cost of the teardown. By introducing SIMALUBE automated lubrication, you're going to recoup the cost it takes for someone to constantly maintain, manage, and maintenance a point. Thank you for joining us today in regards to SIMALUBE. Should you have more questions, technical matters or otherwise, please go to our website or call us here in our Charlotte office where I'll be glad to discuss with you, run some calculations, see if we can get you truly situated with automated lubrication and going forward with higher efficiencies. From myself and Mr. Tom Maintain, thanks very much for joining us, and remember, SIMALUBE, because your bearings are worth it.